Hi, and welcome back. I'm Dr. Patrick Kingsep, and this is the second video in the relationships series that I'm doing right now. And this video is on separation. What's next? The separation in a relationship is never easy. It doesn't matter if it's your decision or your partner's. Dealing with separation requires many adjustments and mind shifts. There's often a roller coaster of emotions experienced from denial, anger, grief, fear, and then later acceptance. For many people, the most significant shift is the initial moving out of shared accommodation and learning to live alone again. Now, it's normal to feel shock and disbelief for some time. Some people say they feel numb, and it's also okay to feel anxious about what the future holds and at the time overwhelmed in terms of practical decisions that need to be made. On top of this, you may fear the relationship, it's going to end. This is not a separation. This means it's over. Often our immediate response when we feel our partner disengaging or slipping away from us is to cling tightly and spend more time together trying to fix it. Generally, we view separation as the breaking point in the relationship or marriage. We think the break it's just a slow lead up to divorce or the relationship just finishing, the candle going out. We fear we are losing our partner, and this is further heightened if there is also trust issues. However, a temporary separation can help maintain a relationship long term. If it's decided upon for the right reasons, orchestrated well, and both parties are in explicit agreement from the start about what the separation means and the goal. Separation can help to quell the arguments and lead to couples reuniting with stronger bonds than ever before. It can be a time to rethink what has occurred, to forgive, and make the necessary changes. Often having distance from your partner can provide you with the means to decrease arguments and come back together to discuss things amicably, logically, realistically. Now, there are many different reasons couples choose to separate, and some of them may be you're stuck in destructive and toxic patterns of behavior and have tried multiple different ways to change this with no effect. Another reason is you've both discussed ending the relationship or divorce, but you both don't want to do this. Or one or both of you are aware that you need to do some work and create changes in yourself before stepping back into the relationship. Another reason could be that, look, you have children and you're aware that being together is having a negative impact on your children. Another reason could be that there is physical, emotional, and verbal abuse occurring in your relationship. Another reason could be that there are trust issues and one person has disclosed an affair. Another problem that usually triggers separation is that there are financial issues that require further consideration individually. Also, you're conflicted if you wish to stay in the relationship or not, and you don't feel you can make a decision whilst you are together. So you need to be apart, you need to be separated to make that very difficult decision. Now, some things to consider and agree upon before you physically separate are: who is going to reside where? Is one person staying in the joint home? And where is the other person going? Discuss how long the proposed separation will be for. Discuss and agree upon how you will meet up together whilst you're separated. Is it once a week or twice a week? Will you text each other, email? Is it okay to turn up at each other's residences? It's also important to discuss what needs to change in the relationship from both of your perspectives before you consider moving back in together. Discuss counseling or therapy individually and as a couple. And if you think it may be helpful whilst you are separated, to do so. Also, how are you both going to work through the joint financial obligations? If children are involved, how will you organize time with each parent? And if you have pets, where are they going during the separation? Remember, well, at least in my opinion, pets are very much like family members. Also, will you inform family members and friends of your separation? And how is it going to be explained? Come to an agreement on this. It's also important to have a plan as to whether you think a continued sexual relationship is necessary during your separation. Now, if your joint goal is to reunite and resume living together after making the necessary changes, then you'll want to discuss how this is going to happen. How can it happen? Both parties will want to feel assured that changes have been made and can be maintained long term when you reunite, so their relationship is more robust. You may wish to discuss how slip-ups and difficulties will be addressed when they occur. Is it okay for you both to point out or talk about old behavior patterns occurring in the other person? Are you both in agreement that things will not be perfect and it will need continued hard work and commitment on both sides? Try to discuss how you wish to communicate issues that occur when you reunite and how you want to try to resolve them. So how do you know when you're both ready to come back together and end the separation? It helps to know you've both had the necessary time to work through any individual issues and make the changes required for the relationship to reunite. You're both able to take responsibility for your part leading to the separation, and you both wish to come back together again and try again. Now, what do you do if one person wishes to end the separation and reunite? Now, one person may decide a separation that they do not wish to reunite. They have lived alone and find that they are happier. It's important to understand that they have a right to this decision, and boundaries must and need to be set on how long to wait to end the relationship, or if in the case of divorce, when to file for it. If you have not yet engaged in couples therapy, this may be an excellent time to discuss this and make sure the decision is final. However, your separation begins, continues, or ends. It often takes time to recover from the process. It's essential to reach out to your supports and increase your self-care. Seriously, don't do this alone. There are always ways of working through the emotional and the practical aspects of separation, and there are many professional services to help you with this also. Now, thanks very much for watching, and I do hope this has been helpful. And if you haven't already subscribed to the Mind Life Flow channel, please do so, and make sure to tap the bell icon such that you're notified when new videos from myself are released, if you want to watch them. Now, thanks very much for watching, and please take care. Bye for now.